Good day. This lesson is all about compound interest. But what is compound interest? Compound interest is calculated on the original investment as well as the interest earned in each period. And this is very important. Let's do an example for you to see. Let's say you have $5,000 and you are depositing this into a savings account. You get an interest rate of 6%, but it is compounded annually. And it is for 3 years. Okay, so how can we determine this? Let's say, after the first year, what's the amount that will be in your investment? Remember, you are actually earning 6% interest on that amount. So at the end of the first year, it means that you will have 106% of the $5,000. So this is what we are going to determine. 106% of the $5,000. And if you do the calculation, you will see it's 106 divided by 100 for the percentage times $5,000, and you'll get an answer of $5,300. Now, what's happening now? At the end of the second year, it means that you need to determine 106% of what? Not of $5,000, no, of $5,300. So we are going to determine what is 106% of $5,300. And if you determine that, let's say 106 divided by 100 times 5,300, you will get an answer of $5,618. So at the end of the second year, you will now have $5,618 in your savings account. And after the third year, let's have a look. After the third year, we need to determine 106%. So 106% of what amount? The $5,618. $5,618. And if we determine that, 106 over 100 times 5,618, you will get an answer rounded off of $5,955.08. Now, this is a long method to do. And actually, we have a formula for compound interest. Let me show you. A equals P 1 plus I to the power of N, where A is the final amount, P is the original amount, the I is the interest rate, and N is the number of time periods. Okay, so let's do this exact same calculation again, but now we will use our formula. So we started off by using $5,000. That will be $5,000. And 1 plus. And what is the interest rate? It is 6%. And do you remember what's percentage? 6 divided by 100. And what is 6 divided by 100 as a decimal number? 0.06. So 0.06. And the amount of time periods, it's in 3 years' time. So it will be to the power of 3. And boys and girls, if you do this calculation on your calculator, you will see that you have an answer of $5,955.08. Exactly the same as the one we got when we did it year by year by year. Okay, so grade 9s, especially for the grade 9s, you are more than welcome to use that formula when you calculate this. Let's do another example. let's say, and we're going to use the formula for that. Let's say you would like to double your money in the investment. And you start off by investing 15,000 Rand. So we are investing 15,000 Rand and we would like to double that. Okay? And we would like to double that in 8 years' time. So that will be 8 years. And it will be in compound interest. Now's my question, what is the interest rate? Now, boys and girls, you might think that you do not have enough information. But remember what I said. I said that you would like to double your money. And if you double 15,000, what will that be? 30,000 Rand. And that will be the value of the A. Okay, so let's start with our formula. A equals P, 1 plus I to the power of N. Now my A is 30,000. So 30,000 Rand, the same as, equals 15,000 Rand, and then 1 plus. The interest rate is actually what you would like to determine. So keep it the I. And the N, the amount of time periods, it's still compounded annually, so let's leave it as 8. Okay. Now you need to manipulate this so that you get the I alone. So where shall we start? Yes, my suggestion will be, let's divide this side with the 15,000 Rand. So if I divide this side with 15,000 Rand, that will cancel out. And if I do it on the left-hand side, I will end up with a 2. And immediately it's actually quite easier. But you could have said just 2 there, and you could have used the P as a 1. It doesn't matter. But now you have used it in terms of 15,000 Rand, and that when it's doubled, it became 30,000 Rand. Okay, so 2 equals 1 plus I to the power of 8. Now, how are we going to get rid of the to the power of 8? By doing the 8th root. It's not square root. Square root means 2. By doing the 8th root. So I'm going to do the 8th root there and the 8th root here. And then you will see on your calculator, on my right-hand side, it will now be 1 plus I. But on your left-hand side, you will have not a recurring number. It's a never-ending number. So it will be actually 1,0905, and it carries on. Leave that amount on your calculator. Do not clear that, okay? Then I say, okay, I would like to get the I alone. To get the I alone, I would bring over the 1. And once I bring over the 1, it will become a negative 1. So 1,0905 minus 1 will be 0,0905. Carry on. And that will be the I. So what is the interest rate? Remember, if you would like to write it in terms of percentage, it means that you need to write it in terms of hundredths. Okay, so therefore I will have 9,05% interest rate. So my interest rate, not only interest, it will be interest rate. My interest rate will be 9,05%. Boys and girls, I hope that you understand the principles of compound interest, where it comes from, and how to use the formula. Until next time, goodbye.